Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
You ain't do the thing.
What thing?
You ain't make no intro sounds.
What intro sounds
You
do I
didn't
do?
do the. You didn't do the. Don't you have an intro?
No, man. It's just I'm count y'all down like I do all the time, man.
And then it'd be like, you always do something. We don't just start talking. It'd be like 7 Mile Radio.
No.
Straight up.
Okay, well then let me do it then.
All right. That's what it be.
No, it's on the video. It plays on the video of the intro. You never hear that, man. When you watch it back, you hear it, but you don't never hear it.
Peace. Listen, we got 3 people watching already. I got 6 eyes on us right now. Happy Juneteenth. Love to all of y'all, man. I hope y'all having a good day. It's me, Lady K, and Mark D.
Wait, you're not Lady K. You said it's me.
It's me, Lady K. There's a comma.
Oh. All right, I thought
y'all have no
It's
idea.
me, Lady K.
How you doing? How you doing, Lady K? Can you say what's up to the people?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? What's going on, Con? How you doing over there?
Listen, it's a good time. It's been a busy,
It's nice and hot out there.
busy
Hear it on the
week.
phone?
I can hear it.
I can hear it.
See, it do the damn thing on the video.
Right. Oh, because he can hear it on my phone.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
tuned into GoReal or Go Home.
Yes.
7 Mile Radio.
GoReal or Go
I'm your
Home.
co-host, Lady K. Kong in the building. We got Mark over there doing his stuff, Thizzle. How everybody doing? It's nice and hot outside. First day
I
of
hope y'all
summer.
staying cool, man.
Yes.
Rubbing ice on belly buttons. Telling
Wash
the
them
kids,
butts
stay
first.
the hell away from you. Them kids.
I know that's
definitely
right.
wash
Listen,
butts,
stop
please.
touching me. This is a day where you don't want your arm to touch
You
your
don't
belly.
want no hugs?
You feel me? No, go away, children.
Oh my
Go
God.
away. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. You have got us here. We have had an amazing week.
Yes.
We've had an amazing week. Yes, we struggled through some moments, but when I tell you those kids smiled, those bellies got full, you feel me? It was a beautiful time. The culture was shared all across our city and in the suburbs. Yes, Madison Heights and Royal Oak, they enjoyed the situation one way or the other. So we shout out to them and we appreciate them keeping it going in the burbs. You feel me?
It was Father's Day as well.
Yes.
Happy Father's Day again to you fellas, if I get a chance to tell you guys.
The righteous brothers, of course, that's who we talking about, man. And I say, we ain't never talking about them ones. We only talking about the ones. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the ones that love, the ones that provide and protect. We need y'all. We miss y'all. We appreciate y'all, man.
Most definitely. So what's been up, Kong? How things going?
Listen, this started, we haven't seen y'all in over a week, right? Because we've been doing Juneteenth since last Sunday, the 11th it started. Right?
Yes.
And we've been doing something every day, right? Some of our events did not have the turnout that we were hoping for, of course, but we still got it across the way we wanted to. We got the message across to the people who showed. But then we had other events. Man, standing room only. Shout out to Minnie's, right? Shout out to Love Rose and the fashion walk at the Andy Center. It was a beautiful, beautiful situation. You know what I'm saying? Man, we appreciate the city for coming out and supporting us, right? It was an amazing time, and we are not done yet.
Shout out to Montgomery with the Dinner in Yellow dinner.
Talking to your mic, Kela.
Oh. Shout out to
Oh, that's different.
Montgomery.
Yeah.
There we go. Shout out to
Montgomery.
Montgomery. She put on the yellow event for the night, and it was very, very good. Dinner, jazz, dinner.
Yes.
People networking. It was beautiful.
Shout out to Artist Village.
Yes.
Mr. Nice Guy, right? Gone but not forgotten. We will never forget you, brother. Shout out to Artist Village, Mr. Nice Guy, and Miss Manager and We Three Queens Community Conglomerate.
Yes.
They got Grand River and Lasher together for us. The kids had a beautiful time, you know what I'm saying? And we thank them for that. We appreciate that time, and we appreciate all that Nice Guy did for Juneteenth. He was definitely a supporter and an encourager of everything that we do, right? So R.I.P. Raymond, Nice Guy. We love you, man. Juneteenth is not done. We are not done.
Shout out to the skate party for the
I
children
forgot about
on
the
Monday.
skate party.
I had fun at the skate party.
Man, we had some, what was it, Royal Skateland?
Yes.
Royal Skateland on Alta Road.
I had a ball. Didn't skate, but I still had fun.
Listen, very inviting people, right? They were very helpful, right? The staff is cool. It was $400 to rent that. Shout out to Golden Wings for partially sponsoring that. We appreciate them. King's Catering also sponsored that. Yeah. We were able to let a lot of people skate for free. It was beautiful. The kids enjoyed themselves. That was a great time. Shout out to skate. We definitely gonna be using that in the future because that park is right across the street, right? And we learning how to navigate, not to step on our local city officials' toes. You know what I'm saying? So we understand that using private property is the way to go. And so Royal Skateland will definitely see Juneteenth Detroit Festival again. Minis will see us again. We definitely gonna need a bigger space for that fashion show, though.
Yes.
We've already outgrown that, so bye-bye Andy Art Center and hello something much bigger. You know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing. We just going to keep adding to it and adding to it. Right? You know what I'm saying?
You got to celebrate Juneteenth in the way you can.
Yes, in the way you can, in the way you want to, long as it's safe and sound, make sure that culture is there. So speaking of...
We're not done.
We're not done.
Yes.
We still have a celebration, right? And we are about to give away 2 tickets, right? We're giving away 2 tickets to the Dancers United Gala. You can find it on Facebook right now, the Dancers United Gala. We're about to give away 2 tickets to that during the show. You just got to answer a couple questions. If you on here when we're ready to do it, all you got to do is answer a couple Juneteenth questions, and you will get you 2 tickets worth right now about $80. You know what I'm saying? They $40 a piece. We got the catering coming in. It's going to be at the Ford Performing Arts Center in Dearborn. It's a beautiful space, 300 people, grand ballroom. And we want to do something nice for our community. You know what I'm saying? So the event space is paid. Yes, the event space is paid for. I just need y'all to come dressed to match the decor. You know what I'm saying? So we want to look nice and be nice. And this is for the ballroomers. This is for the steppers. This is for the hustlers. And thanks to King L1, we got a little surprise for y'all, you know, because we got a lot of footwork in this city.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
we
we're
gonna see a
gonna
little
make sure.
jitting maybe?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? The JIT community is coming. You know what I'm saying? They coming. They coming. You know what I'm saying? Our brother King L1, you know what I'm saying? He is definitely our JIT representative, Sonic the Jitter, longtime representative of Juneteenth Detroit Festival. And we're going to definitely have some dressed up 3-piece suit footwork going on, you know what I'm saying? I think that's real classy, you know what I'm saying? So we appreciate y'all. It's going to be a great time, so stay tuned. Try to get those tickets, you know, Sunday, June 26th from 6 to 12, right? We ending that early so we can get back to work Monday, which y'all definitely want to be there. Yeah.
That's going to be nice.
It's going to be nice. I don't have no clothes for it yet, though. I got shoes. I need clothes.
Well, I'm sure you'll get it together before that day, right?
Listen, I'll go to Davis Bridal or something. Oh, man, yeah, bitch, with the tails.
Not Davis.
If I got the tails, y'all know I rented my joint. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
but this
well,
ain't for me.
Who's the judge? If you rent it or whatever you
it's
decide
not
to
for
do,
me,
that's on
though.
you.
This party is not for me. You know what I'm saying? We putting this party together for y'all, for the community. So, you know, I'm going to do my best to look nice, but I got to make sure bills get paid. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure y'all take advantage of what we have to offer and come and enjoy yourselves. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Lavish Towing and Detailing. They showed up to the Juneteenth parade. We got a clip of that. We're going to show y'all real soon. The Martin Luther King Marching Band and Mr. Lamar Phillips, the band instructor, they did an amazing job.
They did.
Bright and early and Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying?
Woke the neighborhood up, and they actually thanked us. They said,
did.
thank you.
The neighborhood enjoyed it. We walked up Linden from Greenfield and Linden, and we ended at the Jada Rankin Playground. It used to be known as Sawyer Playground, but the band put on a show there. We walked about a mile in that early morning sun.
It was nice, though.
But the community was supportive. They came out. They stood on the side of their houses. It was
Some walked with us.
This is what we've been waiting for 5 years. We've been doing this. I saw parents with children running up the street, mamas turning their phones on trying to catch us before we was gone. And I said, yeah, this is where we supposed to be right here. You know what I'm saying? So we did get kind of ousted out of Maharris Park due to some paperwork, but it turns out that wasn't our brothers and sisters that did that. That was one of those one homeowners that did his own paperwork, and it looked real UK in Maharris this past Sunday. So our supporters at the Jefferson Chalmers Riverside Development Co-op showed up on the west side. You know what I'm saying? Our elders over there, they showed up on the west side to let us know that they're still in full support of the Juneteenth Detroit Festival. 12th annual year.
Yes.
We've been doing this a long time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And congratulations to you, Colin.
Oh, man, congratulations to you. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for joining, jumping ship, you know what I'm saying? Jumping on board.
Most definitely.
We love it. We
Thanks
love
for
it.
having me.
It's been ups and downs. I wouldn't even say downs. There will always be challenges, and nobody in the history of Detroit has ever put on such a grand week of celebration when it comes to Juneteenth. We definitely are going to be the first, doing the first of a lot of firsts like we've always been. But we just want to make sure that our community understands the traditions of this. And they're only going to give us a day because they need us to get back to work. But Juneteenth is not celebrated for a day. Traditionally, it is celebrated for 7 days. And now that we've gotten into a 2-week celebration ourselves, there's really no one who can tell us how long we can do this. If I think we're just going to leave it in June. But as long
No
as
one
I
can tell you how to celebrate Juneteenth.
You feel me? So as long as I can fill up these days with different things to do, that's what we're going to do. June belongs to us now. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to be doing with that. Oh, and shout out to everybody with Pride Month. That's what's up. I got no problem with Pride Month, but we here now. Right, we're gonna have to figure out. We're gonna have to figure out how to share those roads. You know what I'm saying? Because this parade about to get real crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you to all the vendors for all the events that came
Yes,
and showed up and did your thing, and we appreciate you.
Yes, Moonlight Minerals stuck with us for the entire week. Nutra Bay stuck with us the entire week. King's Catering stuck with us the entire week. Mindful B. Anthony stuck with us the entire week. Right, and what we are saying now is that it's time for the Juneteenth hosts. If you hosted a Juneteenth event, we're talking to you. We would like to lock arms with you on the parade. We would like that parade to grow immensely between now and next year. We have great plans for that parade, and you can imagine how big it could get. But if we do Juneteenth righteously for that parade, it could definitely be bigger than the Thanksgiving parade, without a doubt. Definitely. Without a doubt, it'll be the biggest parade in Michigan or in the Eastern Seaboard if we do this right. We do not need to have 7 different parades. You know what I'm saying? We got to come together. At least on that, right? When it comes to that paperwork, I believe a lot of us need to come together. We need to have a cover letter that has everyone's logo on it, right? From the north end, the southwest, the west side, we have to go at them together. We have to go at those corporations together. Behind that cover letter, it would be a map showing how much of this city we covering when you're dealing with these people. You know what I'm saying? They're going to cause us to infight if we don't come together. They're going to cause us to make this look like some type of competition if we don't come together. Juneteenth is not a competition, and it belongs to nobody but us. It's ours, right? So how are we going to utilize this, right? We have enough T-shirt vendors in Detroit to the point where Foreman Mills, Myers, and Walmart should not be selling us Juneteenth T-shirts that come from who knows where. When Juneteenth time comes around, if we band together, then we will be the vendors selling those products in those stores. And when it's over, they'll give it all back to us. You feel me? We right here taking care of them all year for that 1 month, for that one season.
10 companies
they
right
need to
now.
step themselves out the way. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be doing that. So the best thing to do is to support each other. And every chance you can, when it's time for you to spend Juneteenth money, you first figure out how you can spend it amongst yourselves. All right? So shout out to everybody who supported the RBG dollars.
Yeah.
Those worked.
Did it
right?
work?
The RBG dollars worked for those who utilized them, right? Do you remember can you explain it?
You saw it.
You
I didn't get no.
you ain't getting none.
get
No,
none.
we ain't getting none. We didn't take advantage of the situation. We spent green money the whole time. That's definitely it.
You got some.
The RBG dollar in
I didn't
full
get a
effect.
chance to because it was all about making sure everybody else. had it,
Yes,
so.
all the time. There was a sister who came to the fashion show, took full advantage of her 30 RBG dollars, right? She'd been to 2 or 3 different events. She'd been to the first pop-up shop. So when she got to the fashion show, she didn't have to spend a dime of her own money. She bought a pizza for $12 and gave them 12 RBG dollars, right? She came in and bought a bracelet. You know
You know
what
what?
I'm
I
saying?
take that back. I didn't have the advantage of it, but Aaron did.
Your son used them.
Yes.
Yes.
He was
yes,
out there
yes.
juggling stuff, and I was like, he said, well, I took this over to there, and I was able to get this. But then when I went over there and bought that, they gave me more of these. So I went over
Yes.
there and I bought this.
Ain't that nice?
And he's 11, so
feel
he's
me?
my little Einstein. But he got his little bracelets and Slurpees, and
Now imagine how that would, you know what I'm saying, back and forth, back and forth.
and that was
It's like,
just at the festival.
yes, I went there with 6. I bought the 6 that I could get. I bought the $10 item that I can get, and just for being there, they gave me 2 more. You know what I'm saying? And then we had other people who had more expensive items than what the RBG dollars could buy, and they were taking like, well, give me 10 RBG dollars and 30, green dollars. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bet, it's working. And at the end of the day, if you think those vendors ain't pull up on me, like, yeah, so I got these. You know what I'm saying? And without hesitation, they got their money. You know what I'm saying? So now they trust the RBG dollar, and so does our community. You know what I'm saying? So it worked. You know what I'm saying? The RBG dollar is here to stay. and we will continue to provide our sponsors and vendors with those and encourage you all to go to them like Antoinette Stuff My Pickles and especially Golden Wings Chicken. Listen, I don't even eat chicken, but Golden Wings Chicken came through in a major, major way, right? Not only did they sponsor the skating event, like I told you earlier, but they also brought 200 plates of chicken and fries, barbecue chicken and fries, to the Youth Day, right? And we can do the math. We know ain't nothing cheap these days. So shout out to Golden Wings on Greenfield. I think they have 2 other locations. The one we were associated with this was on Greenfield. I believe they all owned by the same brother. But he definitely a solid brother. He showed up and he did not leave. He came and stayed the whole day. You know what I'm saying? And what y'all gotta know as brothers and sisters, yes, things cost money, but your presence in these parks, your presence at these events is more important than anything. We had 200 children out there. Shout out to the teachers, Montgomery and Charming You on Facebook from Melvindale School System and the DPS. Listen, they came out, those children were running and having fun, but the brothers and sisters who came out to help us wrangle them and guide them and mentor them that day, we didn't have any issues. You know what I'm saying? The things we hear about our children, if we come together and we show them we together today, ain't gonna be none of that out of them. You know what I'm saying? It's strength in numbers, and as soon as they feel like they got some scared adults or somebody who ain't gonna really tell them how to act, yes, our children are going to be children no matter their age. But once we gave them responsibilities, first and foremost, right? We took the first 5, 6 joking giant boys who wanted to be funny and made them the captains of the situation, right? They don't even know. It's so easy. You feel me? Well, now y'all gonna run it. We gonna tell y'all what to do. Y'all tell them what to do. They loved it. Fell right in line with it, right? The rest of the kids fell behind them because they the big, jokey, funny bullies anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it all worked out. Shout out to the brothers, the retired pilots. They brought a flight simulator.
Yes.
I don't know how to land or take off, but I definitely, once I'm in the air, I got it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready to be a pilot. I just need somebody to start it up for me.
What was the gentleman that was actually feeding the children during Juneteenth?
Oh, the Michigan Juneteenth chapter.
Yes.
They showed up for Family Day. They also hosted our golf outing June 11th, the morning of, in Canton, Michigan. There was a golf outing. It's the 10th year for that. Shout out to the Michigan Juneteenth chapter. It's a group of semi-retired brothers, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, fellas.
Yeah, they're well known in Eastern Market.
Very pleasant men.
They're very good, solid brothers. They keep their word. They've been out there with us 3 or 4 years now. They come out, they feed the kids, make about 100, 200 hot dogs, set up their tent. And once it's gone, you know, it's usually Father's Day, so they keep it moving. But they're out there. And shout out to the Corvette Club. We appreciate y'all coming out early on Father's Day. I think we had about 15, 20 cars. And that was more than enough, you know what I'm saying? And then 2 Wheels and Up, they escorted us again. So shout out to 2 Wheels and Up, the bike club. Thank you for that. And, of course, Chucky and friends, man. It was a blessing to see them again. We love them. Harleen Quinzel, Chucky and the Bride, and Michael Myers showed up. You know what I'm saying? So the kids always love to see those cars. It was a beautiful day, and the support is there. And we glad to be a part of this. We happy that everyone's on it now.
Right.
We all on it now. So what we're going to do is we're going to show y'all what we created. We're going to show y'all what your community came together, what your donations did, what buying the T-shirts did. We're going to show y'all a clip of this parade because thanks to our sponsors, those brothers and sisters didn't ride no yellow bus there. You feel me? They was on the big coach, we going to Cedar Point bus. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it was a beautiful thing. We definitely thought they was coming in the cheese buses. You know what I'm saying? But thanks to those good sponsorships, those mighty few, we're able to show our people what sponsoring us did, what dealing with us did. If we ask you for several $100s, guaranteed we gonna spend it on something. Our porta potties was $1,000 for the week. Right, porta potties was $1,000 for the week. We paid out about $2,000 in performance fees. Shout out to everybody who came out and took a 50 ball for the performances, right? But we've stepped our game up. We went 10 years getting performances on the Love, from people like One Single Rose and Afi and Knowledge Born. You know what I'm saying? Those people have been coming out just sharing their talent with us for a decade. We finally to the point where we done crowdfunding, and that went well. That went better than we thought it would. And we have real people who believe in this, who are willing to go into their pockets and make sure we make it happen. So this is what we made happen. Juneteenth Family Day, June 19th Father's Day. This is how we woke up the community over there on Linden and Greenfield, man. Yes. Go Real or Go Home. Juneteenth is coming.
Hey, Juneteenth, everyone, Juneteenth. And we have the escort of the Detroit Police Department. Thank you, fellas, very much for being assistance for us. You see, we have another squad down there. Juneteenth. Happy Father's Day. We're going to start off our parade with the Martin Luther King marching band. I believe they're called the Crusaders. The founder himself, Kong. We have a couple of gentlemen on scooters that's going to be leading with us.
Go Real or Go Home. Listen, those sisters in the front of that band marched and marched. We had 4 dance teams. Shout out to the brother Spencer, Spencer. Mm-hmm. Man, listen, he said they were coming to the skating rink. They showed up deep to the skating rink, was practicing and dancing. The parents was like, what are they doing? I'm like, oh, they getting ready for Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Performing. Yes, that school going to be performing on Sunday. You know, so the parents for the skating rink, we seen them out there Sunday, right? And that's what we trying to do. We trying to get our people comfortable with celebrating themselves day in and day out, right? We just starting with a week. That's not a lot, right? We putting different components into it, hoping that once you see that flyer in your home, there's something everybody wants to do. Right, so next year we're gonna have more for the fathers. We wanted to add the bowling and the pool tournament this year, so we're gonna get into those communities. We want to stop tapping into people 2-3 months before Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? We want to make this a part of the Corvette Club schedule. We want to make this a part of the dance community schedule. We don't want to be hitting them up in March and April, asking them, can they come dance? They are busy. We understand that dance companies are busy. Right. So we want to be a part of their schedule. We want them working on pieces just for Juneteenth, right? We want to have dance competitions, and we want that to become the biggest stage for the city in the summer, you know, or one of them, right? Because 313 Day is a big day for everybody. So, you know, we want to add to our city. That's what we want to do with Juneteenth. We feel like if we celebrate this righteously and we put the right type of emphasis on different things, that it could change how our community works together, how they treat each other, right? We want our children in the schools joining the float team, right, and building the floats for their schools. But of course, you can only do that if you a student who got the right grades, you there all the time. You know what I'm saying? You attentive and getting your work done. Now this is something that our kids are a healthy competition. Right. You know what I'm saying, that they looking forward to. So what was the day that you enjoyed the most? Did you have a day you enjoyed the most?
The most.
I mean, I enjoyed myself just being able to celebrate it in itself, 7 days. You know, but the one that I can say that I really enjoyed, I'm gonna say the dinner in yellow at night, the kids with the skating, and of course the Juneteenth celebration itself. But then I had the fashion show as well. And then, I mean, I missed the kids in the youth day, but I know what was out there. So
Right.
I
That was early in the morning. That was early in the morning, man.
And I mean, I even enjoyed myself, walking through the artist village. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I can't just pick one.
It's hard to pick one. It was definitely shining moments.
Yeah. I missed the
in every
breakfast
day.
too. The breakfast.
Oh,
the
shout
yellow
out to
breakfast.
Simply Breakfast. Simply
Yeah.
Breakfast definitely laid it out. Man, they
Painting
had
Under
so
the
much
Stars.
food.
See, I keep forgetting stuff. We had Painting
Yeah,
Under the Stars
yeah.
too. Yep.
Painting Under the Stars was nice. We had a outdoor bartender. She was so kind and
Yep,
heavy
she was.
pouring with the
Yep.
wrists. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful
we
young
appreciate
ladies.
that. Yeah.
Yep.
And then we had a purse vendor, right? It was her first time, but I swear she sold some at every event. You know
Shout
what I'm
out to
saying?
Bird
So,
Painting with a
yeah.
Swift.
Paint with a Swift, yes. Bird Knighton, they showed
Eddie,
up. They was
yeah.
there with us that night, and all of you are invited to the dance gala. Right? We want people to come. We feeding you. We gonna dance and eat and have a good time and celebrate all this hard work and the fact that we pulled this off. You know what I'm saying? This is a great weekend and
It'll
a
be a
beautiful
cash
start.
bar, right?
Yeah, the bar is cash, but the food is included. We gonna feed you,
But
but
we
you
want to let
gotta.
them know what they get.
Yeah, you gotta drink. You gotta pour your own drinks. You know what I'm saying? But right now we doing. The tickets were originally $40, right? We getting close to the event, so right now they are $30 or 2 for $50 for the next 24 hours, right? $30 or 2 for $50, right? Get those hard soles together, get those stilettos. I don't know, whatever you can
I know
dance
y'all
in.
already got it in the closet.
You feel
so
me?
bring
It's
it
in
out.
there. Yeah, go on, bust it out, right? And we gonna get ready for this because this is not the first time we gonna be dressed up, right? Because now. I can't let too much out the bag, dog, because you know how people be. And I mess around and see my idea on somebody's flyer.
I know,
Yep,
right?
But I just want y'all to know that Juneteenth is about to be here all year round until we understand that this is something we need to begin to prepare for. Families need to prepare for it. If you got a father and a young man in the house and they're going to do that old school, new school push-up challenge, and they need to start getting their push-up game up. You know what I'm saying? So we want to create those moments. And with the fashion show, we want more families to be a part of that next year because we want them working together, coming up with outfit ideas, what color schemes they're going to wear. Right. We want our people to understand that when it comes to Juneteenth, we are the culture. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to be people who feel like they want to give you performances. They want to give them to you. You know what I'm saying? Here, look at this. Look what we did. No.
It's only going to grow and get better.
Yes, Juneteenth Detroit Festival is inclusive. We want you to
And
be
everything
on
was
stage,
safe. And everything,
celebrate
no
yourself.
one got hurt. No one was hurt.
Never that. Shout
Everything
out to
was
everybody
safe.
who secured everything. Because see, when we sober and united.
And thank you for the gentlemen who all did security throughout the 7 days.
Yes,
as well.
every man and woman there ends up being security.
Yeah,
We're
I know they were
responsible for
security,
all
but
those
they were
children.
security still at the same
Yes,
time.
because we are not interested in searching our people, winding our people.
Right.
We push a vibe. We're here for a reason, and we have to trust that our people are on the same level. You know what I'm saying?
All
And
eyes
so
on
far,
deck, all hands on deck.
yeah, so far, because babies ran around everywhere we were at.
Yes,
Right,
most
Right,
definitely.
all of our daytime
Other
events
than
were
other
family
than the
friendly.
night
And,
events.
and man, but we know that we still have, all it takes is one bad apple out of the bunch.
you know it.
Right? And we've seen an example of that shit on Juneteenth,
Unfortunately,
on Father's Day,
Yes.
right?
I'm so disgusted. I've seen like memes of the actual cameras. The still picture shot.
Oh, y'all got the video? You got the video?
I got the video.
Let's
Show
show,
'em
show us the video.
We don't see the video.
What,
This
what,
ridiculous
what are we
shit.
about to show them a video of?
We're going to show you guys here in the city of Detroit. There was an incident here somewhere in Detroit where a young man had a baby in his arms. I believe
Hubble
it's a
and Fingal and Hubble.
okay.
West Side.
And he had his baby in his arms, a toddler. And he was in the gas station. And he was walking out, and a man that was walking in had a gun.
Oh, an entirement.
Pointed it directly at this man holding this baby and actually pulled the trigger. I'm being told that the gun did not work. It did not go off.
Malfunction.
It had a
Jammed on it.
malfunction. It's also a rumor that these two gentlemen had an altercation early part of the day. But thank God that gun did not go off and not hurt that baby or the
what it
father.
is. Listen, when they come down and touch you, they touch you.
Show the video and let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Time. Oh my God. Oh, I see. I hadn't seen it fully like that, and it.
Right. Then he went
Who?
up there and started.
I'm gonna let
messing
y'all. I'm gonna let that one marinate and let y'all go. Start with this one, fellas. I'm disgusted. I'm gonna tell you about my feelings first. I'm disgusted. I'm hurt. I'm upset. I'm pissed the hell off. Mark showed us coverage of car accidents and things that's going on around in our city. Today is the first day of summer, you guys. You know why we are in 90-degree temperatures or whether we in low-degree temperatures. But you know what? I'm going to just tell y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. We all need some help. Ain't nobody perfect. We've all done been down the road. But this situation right here, in this video right here, lets you know that it's too many people dying. It's too much stupid stuff going on. It's too many mental illness people are not being treated. It's too many people not dealing with their angers and their own problems and their own issues. And look at that baby. Okay, I'm done. Cause I look,
this
she
is
said she was gonna let us go first.
I'm
I'm gonna tell
sorry.
you about my feelings. Now.
Yeah,
That's why I
okay.
laughed and shit.
Woo,
Like,
whatever.
This is the thing though. He out of there though. You know what I'm saying?
So they did get him, right?
Yeah, they
the gentleman
caught him.
is
They caught him
arrested.
in a good matter of time. But see, the thing is, obviously he had some pride issues. He felt like he needed to get back. You know what I'm saying?
So the backstory. What are the things that's in
The rumors is that they had an altercation earlier, quite not long before then. You know what I'm saying? And then the brother, somehow one way or another, they in the same neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? He followed him to the gas station or seen him at the gas station. But either way it goes, it's clear that he went there for that purpose. You know what I'm saying? He made sure he didn't touch the door before he opened the door. It was crazy.
My head hurt.
So he definitely attempted to fire on them, and that poor baby definitely could have been caught in that. And you know, nothing's ever okay. And people said, and you hear it in the music all the time, and you have these different mantras where you ain't supposed to give a fuck about nothing and all that. And that's one of those examples. So everybody who feel that was too much, you think about that when you yell out things like, I don't give no fucks. Because some people
you
really
give
don't.
a fuck. You
some
do.
people really
you know,
don't.
but they do.
But some
no,
people
they
really
do.
don't. And he one of those people. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I can't wait. You know what? Have they showed the mugshot of him? I bet you he
I
cares.
ain't seen it.
I bet you he do care. He give a fuck.
I mean, yeah, you're thinking about in hindsight, yeah. But see, this is the thing in that walk. In that walk he took to get to that gas station, he hyped himself up long enough to still feel like this was something he should have done.
So my thing is this though: had that gun not jammed and he was successful in what he came to do,
There's no way
he
of knowing
still
whether
would
or
be
not he would have hit that child.
He still would be sitting where he at.
Oh yeah, he was going to prison
That's
either
what
way.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It'll be just
yeah.
with different charges and more,
Man, he gonna be
I'm
gone
just
for a
saying
long
that-
time though. He gonna be gone for. They gonna definitely hit him.
And the
with
thing
double
about it, he
digits.
didn't come with a face covered up. So his thing is, and his intent was he gonna take himself out after? Because you came with nothing covering his face up. There's cameras
That
everywhere.
man ain't got no life. That man ain't got no. You got into a fight and got whooped and decided to sacrifice your whole freedom over it, man. He ain't got no life. He ain't got nothing he want to be here.
Life
for.
is too short, y'all. We're still dealing with a pandemic. Y'all know about death. Y'all know about sicknesses and illnesses. And I don't have to preach to the choir. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. But this gotta stop, y'all, because
You know they'll say
that's deep.
They'll say that the
deep.
Square brothers and the brothers and sisters who go to work every day, you know, the hustlers and the movers and shakers got their own way of describing them and talking about them. But in the end, those people, those secure lives, right, and those stable lives, when you have that, you're not so quick to throw that away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If your money come and
I
go.
got too much to lose.
Yeah, if your money come and go every day, we understand why it's nothing to you to throw it away or to risk your
These
life.
people
for
don't have
freedom.
nothing to
Yeah,
lose.
these people with real families, right, with real goals and things they trying to build together, they not interested in the drama, man. They just not interested in that. And it's a lot of people out here don't have anything to lose or anything to
Yeah.
live for.
Yeah.
Because I've been wronged myself in the last couple years, and instead of reacting to that, I've chosen to just simply move on
You
and
have
stay
to.
focused on whatever that's bringing
growth,
good
though.
into my life.
That's
you
growth,
feel me?
though.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
we
not
all-
interested in
all
that.
in terms of the content of your character, though, not like what you go through is how you respond to it,
No,
right?
most
How you deal
definitely,
with
most
it. You know what I mean? So
definitely.
everybody go through bullshit. Everybody has stuff happen to them.
Just because someone deserve they behind kicked does not mean it is your purpose or your mission to be the
Yeah,
one
it's
to do
bound
it.
to happen.
It's gonna happen. Because my thing is, if they did it to you, they did it to somebody else.
Yeah.
They gonna do it to somebody else, and this is how they live their life. So
he
you
did
know,
that too easy. He didn't shot people before.
look, he was was let me get my.
Or did he not? Because
I don't know.
I don't
He
know.
definitely didn't know that gun. didn't
That was
work.
my first
Yeah.
time seeing the full Mark and Kong, so I'm
He
gonna
looked
definitely
foolish. He looked
look at it
foolish.
again. But that was
The
touching.
crazy part is he
It
about
was
to get
wrong.
all that time for something he didn't even carry through.
And
but
I'm
he's
wondering,
definitely about to go
I'm
away.
wondering, is he up under any narcotics? That's my first question. I'm wondering, is he mentally ill? That's another question.
He probably both of those things, and they're gonna deal with all of that when he doing that 15 years. They're gonna deal with. He gonna take all the counseling classes that he needs. Don't you worry, because he's definitely about to get at least 10 of them things for doing that with that baby. Oh man, they ain't gonna hold. If he got any priors, which clearly he does, he gotta have something. They about to bang his ass. And
Well, I
that's
wanna
exactly
start
what
again.
I don't see why that's not attempted murder as opposed to felonious assault.
And I would have thought that would be premeditated murder. Because looking at that video,
But see, he didn't murder anyone.
Is there a
Premeditated attempted murder.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah.
It
Is there
definitely
a-
seemed
is-
like you came there with the intent to shoot this man.
So
You
would
know
it be
what I'm
attempt to do bodily harm?
Because you had the gun out. It's not like you came in and seen him then pulled the gun.
And you're like,
out.
oh man, he was like, he
Yeah.
came in straight.
You came here
stood
on-
in the door
yeah.
and tried to fix it.
That's crazy.
Wow.
You know, and I'm gonna tell you,
Wow.
you know, we got brothers, righteous brothers, good brothers who believe that the system is nowhere for a black man no matter what. You know what I'm saying, based on everything we've had here. But once you move into a space of providing for your community and caring about them, like yesterday I gave money to children I do not know, and I helped tie up a shoe for a kid I didn't know. Like, once you connect yourself to these babies for real, we ain't got time for those type of threats in our community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If this is how you play your game, then you can't play it here, right? We understand that abuse happens, and everybody know I have a history myself. I have a checkered past, as the professional say.
You have a checkered past.
Right? But we are not.
But we all,
there are
Buck-on,
things
we
you
all
do and
have
don't
checkered.
do.
We
Yeah,
all have
we're
checkered
not
past.
interested. We're not
So-
interested in anybody who will put a child in harm's way. You know
or
what I'm
the
saying? We're not
elderly,
interested in
or
that.
women,
which
or
brings,
men.
Right, which brings us back to where we had our march. You know what I'm saying? The Jada Rankin Playfield. Shout out to the Rankin family and the whole Justice for Jada movement. Again, recklessness and carelessness. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And
Yes.
we have to be mindful. And this is the thing. We all know we got those loose cannons in our family. So you know it's a chance their time gonna come. Right?
Yeah.
And what we got to do is start letting those brothers and sisters know. Like, if you have not said to them they need to chill,
Yeah.
then assume nobody has said it to them.
Has said it to him.
You feel me? Tell that one wild when they need to calm down before they mess around and hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Or themselves.
Yes,
Hurting
or
someone.
don't act surprised when it happened. I seen a clip where a man down south tried to rob a gas station. The gas station clerk shot him, and the family was on the news talking about how it was illegal for him to have a gun at the store. Like, what are you saying? So you're defending your brother? No, it was wrong for him robbing. Then that's the end of it.
Yeah.
That's the end of it. You're going to get bad consequences when you do bad things. You know what I'm saying? So anybody got time for that, man? They crazy. Man. Listen, you can't be taken from people.
And I give I hate that the baby even had to see it, and we don't know what children are able to remember. Because I remember things when I was like still in the high chair, and I've literally asked my mother, like, did this happen? And she's like, yeah, I can't believe you remember it. So we don't know how that scarred that baby. We don't know how it scarred that man.
I'm glad that dog
You
is caught
know?
because I swear I would be for him not even having her
But
for a
the
while.
but the after
You should,
effect,
until
but-
dog is gone,
But my
or
thing
you,
is
you don't carry that
we're a
baby no more.
community that just go on the next day saying thank God and that's it. But I'm saying if I was in that man's shoes, and let's just say I didn't have no scrap with nobody, but this is just something that just happened to me at a gas station, and I survived it. The trauma behind it is my thing that our community face so much of is not so much about what happened to them. It's the after effect of what a person goes through, how they sleep at night, how they think about themselves or their safety. You know,
based on their experiences at gas stations or things they've seen.
I don't stop at gas stations at night.
I know sisters who don't go to Detroit gas stations.
I don't go
They
to too
just
many of them
refuse.
neither.
They just They're like, nope, I'm not even doing it.
Now, if I have a group and I have men that I feel safe with, I will do it. But I'm also watching and telling them, come on, let's not lollygag in here. Let's
ain't
go.
no lingering.
You know what I'm saying?
At first, I thought it was crazy to hear people from Detroit talk about the gas stations that way or going to stores that way until I saw the videos, until I seen the videos of the women like walking in with their iPhones up on their ear and how the boys lingering around was just snatching the phones off their heads, hurting them, hitting them, and all this other type of stuff. It's like, man, but then what we don't know, The part they don't talk about is the fact that the Arabs that own the metro stores and the gas stations are literally telling young men when they come in there, I got $100 for any iPhone you bring me. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And these young men need money. They're exploiting our community. And you don't have to, now, you know, there be people who see this like, oh, you hating on, listen, bruh. If we take care of each other properly, our young men would need to hit one of our women to make $100. There's $100 worth of work for him out here in the community if we all take care of our young people. Instead, we are literally leaving them up to the mercies of the streets and their own devices to figure out how to get money. Your kid gone all day. You busy or doing whatever you're doing, you don't care, and the community has nothing to say over it. We have to start protecting our community. Tell those young men it's something better to be doing, or start kicking their ass. And then now you got a parent, what you put your hands on my son for? Why he keep looking at me funny when I come out the gas station? He ain't even asking for money. He ain't even selling no weed, he just lingering.
And you know what? That's why I support the young men. And I know you guys seen them, the young guys that be at the gas stations, and they'll have about 15 or 20. It'll be white paper, and it'll be pencil sketched art, and they'll have them in a little picture frames, and they're selling them for like $5 and $10.
Home Depot, yeah.
You know, I don't take the pennies from him, but I always try to give him a couple of dollars because, I mean, he ain't trying to hit me over my head. He not begging me for a couple of dollars. You know, the young men that I've always seen, and I always seen that there's someone well kept somewhere. Someone at least got them.
Oh yeah,
you
those
know?
are young artists, man.
Yeah, and I support them. You got it, you know, and I give it the young men at the on the corners of the freeways selling bottles of water. I give it to them. They're not knocking in my door.
And we understand. Listen, everybody ain't got.
So y'all gotta support these young babies when y'all see them out here.
Right, and we ain't saying you're supposed to spend your whole.
And every time you see one, I'm not saying that, but if you gotta
obviously
give it
we
hard.
not saying that. I can't stand the way that people do
But
that.
people
type
flip
of thing.
mode. You know, we
supposed
do.
to give everybody my money on the
Yeah,
obviously
always
that's not
that
what we're
one.
saying. But you know, let's just put it like this. If you don't go to a church,
little support will go a long way.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it
saying?
is.
Many hands make light work. We're not
Absolutely.
expecting you to buy the whole
Thank
case,
you.
but if everybody that hears this buy one bottle, they
Yes.
sell out.
if you
Yep.
if you do not pay
Period.
tithes and offerings, right? You don't pay tithes and offerings. Your kid go to a public school. You don't pay tuition. What are you doing? You feel me? Like, what part of you is giving to those who need it? Like, well, if you got nieces and nephews, you know you're doing your part. But somebody, you know if you're not doing, you passing people, you saying mean things to the homeless outside the gas stations. Why waste your time and say mean things to somebody willing to humble themselves enough and beg for money? Like, that's another thing too. And they be like, they probably don't even need it. Listen, bro, anybody who willing to stand up here and do this, even if it is a hustle, man, listen,
But then,
here
you know,
go 30 cents.
But we all know that there's a scammer in any topic we can talk about.
Right.
And so for those who want to flip the subject on that side, well, it be scammers, yes, but you got to go with your heart with things.
Yeah. And that's really what we actually do is have a heart. Just have a heart.
You can tell the scammers from the ones that really.
Yeah, and that's why I pointed out the thing about the kids out here with their small hustles. You know, there's adults out here that's sleeping up on their viaducts and things of that nature. You can go and get some food for them and drop it off to them. Maybe some
It's
orange
crazy we're
juice.
talking about this. One of my Facebook friends just today on 8 Mile, and I think it was Woodward. It looked like Woodward.
Okay.
No, it was 75. Sorry, 75. So she said she took, no, it was wherever it was, but y'all know it's a famous spot where the 8 Mile, where the homeless people be at. She said she put her hand out the window to get this dude some money. He said, hold on, I got a phone call. He turned around, got his phone out of his pocket, and she took a picture of him.
And that's why I said I wanted to flip. There are flip sides
Like
to
it wasn't enough money for him.
But then you know
But
you don't.
listen,
But then you
first
know
of
what?
all,
You
hold
don't
on,
get
Let me
mad.
say this though.
I think it was.
They have
Woodward.
cell phones. They have cell phones. They
It was
started
Woodward.
having them a few years ago, right? They started when them Obama phones came out. Everybody got a cell
It
phone.
was just
right?
the impression, I
Yes,
guess, it
it's
was
definitely
made.
It was
bad
very
impression.
rude. It was very
You know,
rude.
bad
Now she
impression.
handed the
It
money
was
out,
very
and then
rude.
he said, "Hold on, I got a
Yes.
phone call," and turned around.
It was
Man,
very
my
rude.
homeboy, shout out to Conrad, man. My homeboy Conrad was down at Greektown and said he offered a dude a meal. You know what I'm saying? Like, here go, I just bought this from Greektown. Matter of fact, you can have it. And he's like, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, you know, they don't always need food. You know what I'm saying? But he was like, once I dip around and come back from the next casino, this same dude was like, what's up with that food? Like, but I ate it. You know what I'm saying? So it's on you. Well, all we ask you to do is move with your heart.
And you got
You
to,
feel
and then
me?
you guys have to remember, they're not sitting on the street for no reason. They don't have bachelor degrees and know how to sit here and have an intelligent conversation with you. So if they have these different type of reactions, like the situation with your cousin and the situation with you, you know you're not talking to a stable mind person. So you have to dig in your heart and giggle to yourself and say, you know what, man, I ain't about to let you steal my joy, and go on with your day, because you can't
Listen,
let this bother you. You know
I
that this
get the-
person has to have a problem. If he doesn't have a roof over his head or she don't have a roof over her head, you know, come on now, alcoholic, crack, what, opioids, what's the other stuff that they
I get
doing?
the same.
Aerosols.
I get the same good
Down
feelings
on
though,
luck.
but I get all the same good feelings when I just tip a waitress at Coney Island. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. You know
But
what
you
I'm
gotta
saying?
tip your
Just
waitresses.
don't-
Tip your waitresses,
we
especially
have
if
to
they're
look
good
out for our
waitresses out
people.
there.
That's the bottom line. The
At the
bottom
end of
line
the
to this
day,
whole
yeah,
thing
at
is
the
we
end
have
of
to
the
look
day.
out for
Yeah.
our people.
Yeah.
And in your area, and we're trying to create something that we hope takes off for the areas, but we just got to be willing to make, I don't know how to say this, man, but people are not really ready to make the businesses around them get in line. You feel me? We are so busy worried about what if one day I have a business and someone tells me I have to do something. You know what I'm saying? To the point where they want you to leave Sam alone on the corner. They don't want you to say nothing to the check cashing dude on 6 Mile and Gratiot. You feel me? The check cashing dude on 6 Mile and Gratiot been here for 20 years, hustling and building millions of dollars off of us. But when he was approached, it's not that you have to do anything, but the things he chose to say in response of us asking him to sponsor or donate were absolutely ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? So
I
when we
want to
went to
ask you
him,
what he said, but I'll save it for off the air.
you feel me? Yeah, you know what I'm
Oh.
saying? So it's like, okay, so that's how you really feel about the people who've been coming into your store day in and day out, making sure you stay straight. You back here counting thousands of dollars off of them, loan sharking thousands of dollars off of them. Got people all over this hood on you money.
But it doesn't surprise me.
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, if y'all don't want us to go with him, then we come at you. You feel me? And we have to find someone to supplement these things. There's another one of him that's gonna look out for your community more than he is. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's where all y'all bread is going, then he gotta be doing something for that area, because y'all can't. In order to survive, you have this loan shark, right? And that's what you do to get from day to day. But when it's time to look out for your young people, if you ain't got it and he won't do it, why are you doing business with him? There's a million places for you to get chicken from. Right now, Golden Wings has taken care of 200 of your area children. I would just ask you to go buy chicken from them this month. You feel me? Go buy you one chicken meal from Golden Wings.
Where is
Because
Golden Wings?
Golden Wings is on Grand River in Greenfield, right, in the plaza. You know what I'm saying? Google them. Go to either one of them. I think you have 3 locations, but what we're telling you is we have to support those that support us, right? Out-of-pocket T-shirts, Antoinette Stuff My Pickles, and Nutri-Based smoothies. When I tell you they done held the community down, because y'all know we do community work. Y'all know that's what we do. These are our go-to people. Right? These are now our go-to people. Golden Wings gonna see a lot of us because I know he willing to show love. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna show love to him. He gonna see a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure that if anybody I know want to eat chicken, that's where the chicken is coming from. He got to see us. Go get y'all RBG dollars. He already said that he would be willing to put a meal on his menu that they can come in and buy with
I remember
RBG
you said that.
dollars.
Just
You feel
flat
me?
out. I remember
That's
you
the
said
type
that.
of sponsor he wants to be. That's all year
he
round.
did.
So all year, he willing to put a menu, something on his menu, like $6 to $12, I think he said, and you can bring RBG dollars in. Those are the dollars you get from rocking with any Juneteenth vendor, whether they selling shea butters, soaps. We have a list of vendors. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is tap in with us at the Juneteenth Detroit Festival on Facebook or Instagram, and we will let you know who they are. Support those vendors and support those sponsors. If you need your car towed, holla at Lavish, right? Lavish has showed up and sponsored us 2 years in a row. It's not that we called one tow truck. We called every tow truck, and he was the one. You know what I'm saying? So let's rock with him until we find more. You know somebody who tow cars. You know somebody who sells wigs. Cut into them. See how we can work together. See how y'all can work together. And if they don't want to, find you somebody else to buy your wigs from. Because you on a mission. You feel me? And if you're gonna be spending your money somewhere, they might as well be the same mind as you are. Make sure your dollars count. You can't control what Walmart do with their money, right? You can't control what anyone does with their money. But if they tell you, you looking at the person that just did a book bag giveaway, trying to sell you a smoothie as opposed to the smoothie place downtown that they just built. I'll be forgetting the damn name of that place. Tropical Smoothie, right? We have 19 different people selling smoothies in the city, but you go in a Tropical Smoothie. You know what I'm saying? Well, NutraBay will pull up on you and bring you some of the healthiest, best tasting smoothies you ever had, and she's all about your people. She all about those babies, and she willing to put in time in her community. We need to support those types of people, right? When you say we need to make changes, man, we got to do something. These are the type of people trying to do something.
These are the changes we need to make.
Yes, when you
right.
Put
see
the people in the position
Yes.
that can help us. They actually have the resources and the
right.
talents and the skills and the products and the services that can.
And the
help
thing
exalt
about
our
it, you have to be a
community where they
team
need to be.
player no matter what. So some businesses are not team players. Some businesses do not want to work with other people, and we get that. That's fine. This is not for you.
and then we are not for you. Because
So,
it's a million
It's a
of
family,
every
a
business
village.
around here.
You
what
know,
I'm saying?
this is things that we want. We want your stand sitting next to whatever stand you at. Speak to one another.
Listen.
Pass each
All
other
these
flyers
people-
back and forth. See where you guys can connect or not connect, or pass on the information to. Say hi to the vendor over in the back, even if you ain't gonna eat the food. You a vendor, they a vendor. Why not speak to one another?
All these people just had these Juneteenth events. And one thing we all needed when it was hot was water and ice. Now, we some drinking, partying ass people in this city. All we do buy is ice and drinks and water. When Juneteenth time come around and you hit up those same gas stations and liquor stores you've been spending all your money in, why should any host in any Juneteenth event have to pay for water? You feel me? Them same places y'all go to, it should be nothing. Take a case. Take 2 cases. We showing love. This is a community. Y'all think a business ain't supposed to do that. That's exactly what they're supposed to do. That's exactly what they're supposed
Then
to do.
ask you to give out the
You
money
feel
for
me?
your life.
If you don't go get that damn $2
support-
case of water, that's gonna quench the thirst of 30 people in this community during a time y'all find sacred. We gonna respect that time. We gonna support that time. The Muslims don't let people ignore Ramadan. You feel me? Little Caesars had to bow down to Ramadan. They had to start selling motherfucking turkey, pepperoni in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right. We won't, all right. You feel me? Right. Meanwhile, we like, well, I guess if they don't want to, they don't got to. Man, come on with that. Do you want to be in control of your community or not? Do you want to show your children how to run this bitch or not? You just want to have more Arabs that disrespect you, come from behind the bulletproof glass and shoot us in the back over condoms. You want to have more of that. Or you want to tell them, we don't need all of you here. Right? That's why Coney Islands are closed 2 nights a week right now. Because we feeding more of ourselves. They have y'all thinking y'all don't want to work. It's because more of you are working. It's because of people like Antoinette Stuff My Pickles and Sister Rose. They've snatched up their nieces and nephews. They're working with them now. You feel me? Brothers are pulling up with full kitchens with 2-3 people with them all day.
Food trucks.
Right. They got 2-3 people with them all day. Those people were probably at other little rinky-dink jobs, making $300-400 a week. You might as well come on here and help me do this. You feel me? So don't think the places are closed and they low on staff because everyone's just lazy. The pandemic is over. Ain't no more money coming. People are now bubbling off what they started with that money. You know what I'm saying? So don't knock that. Support your vendors. Support people who are pulling up, delivering things. Support people who are hand making and crafting. Support those people, man. Because we really don't need most of the stuff. You can spend a whole, with the vendors and sponsors we have, you can spend weeks not going inside any of these stores. You know what I'm saying? You can spend weeks, yeah, we're going to buy T-shirts. No, out-of-pocket T-shirts is not picking fabric and sewing T-shirts, right? But those shirts, the money from those shirts are going into black hands, and she is making sure she
And they were
supports
nice
vendors
T-shirts,
and
thick
events all over the place.
T-shirts,
Yes. So we want to support
Quality.
those that support us. And of course, I'm just pushing my people, but you probably have your own, and we're just encouraging you to turn this dollar over. Juneteenth can be a time where the
Stick with your
entire
people.
market sees a dip in the money that they're getting. They will see it and they will come for it. You feel me? They will come for you. They'll, can we be down? Can Pepsi send a truck? Oh, can y'all say Ryder helped y'all? Can y'all say Blick helped y'all? We just listen, man. I'm telling you. Don't allow them to split us up, and don't keep creating these tiny little celebrations. Those tiny celebrations need to be part of a bigger situation, right? So you can still be Juneteenth North End. You can still be Juneteenth this and that, but we need to come together at hitting those corporations, or they're going to pick and choose, or someone who doesn't even have an event and happens to be cold with the paperwork, going to be sitting somewhere with a 6-figure donation from a corporation. Because the moment they made this holiday, those people started scamming. Because like we said, it's scammers everywhere, right? So when you see us raise $4,000 and throw a $10,000 event. You feel me? Tomorrow, you gonna show us receipts? You can look at my schedule and see that we spent $10,000. You feel me? But this is 12 years in, and this is grassroots fundraising. We didn't have one person give us that money. That money came from dozens and dozens of people. So shout out to everybody that put something into that fundraiser through IOBI. Everybody that bought a T-shirt, everybody who bought chicken and waffles those 2 months we did that, you know what I'm saying? Because I was learning that wasn't always perfect, you know what I'm saying?
It's not gonna always be
Yes,
perfect.
I had to figure it out, but they supported, you know what I'm saying? We had our youth vendors this year, our performers, our dance crews. Shout
Very
out to
successful
Darshell, our
and
sister
nice.
Darshell, man. She brought the dance crews out. We're definitely looking to add the dance community into what we do for Juneteenth Detroit Festival. We want everybody looking forward to June because we own it. After the 26th, we right back like we left some. You know what I'm saying? All we have is Kwanzaa and Thanksgiving as far as my village goes, and we focusing on Juneteenth the whole time. So we hope y'all are part of that. Y'all know Thanksgiving is food for thanks. And I believe we'll have another car club or a truck club. We're going to look for a truck club for food for thanks. It's going to be delivering turkeys all over the city. You know what I'm saying? We've been feeding thousands of people for years, thanks to, again, Airman's Manager, Artist Village, higher educational funding. This goes back. This goes back. I mean, there's people right now that won't even rock with me, but they helped me start that, right? And that's why I got love for people even though they don't rock with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand that his brothers like Mo Devon, who loves me. Mo Devon loves me, but he is a part of a situation he has no control over. You feel me? He still sends his family and children to everything I do, but he's trying to stay loyal to his brand and his money. You feel me? And you can't knock a brother for that. All you can do is knock the brothers who's controlling him in such a way and keeping his vision narrow in such a way. You know what I'm saying? Because his wife and children still showed up to perform and support us as they have been doing for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So, like what Prince went through, like what Gladys Knight just went through, some of us have to fight for our individuality. You know what I'm saying? And some of us have to fight to have a voice, and once you get it, you got to use
The
it.
thing about it is you can't please everybody. So, with that being said, happy first day of summer again to you guys out
Y'all
there.
can feel it. The heat is here.
I have to repeat. You guys, come on now. Y'all know if it's hot out there, don't be drinking. Wait till the sun go down. You ain't gotta drink all up in that heat. You over here boiling and over here all mad and stuff, and you out here speeding,
Man, I
hanging
messed
out the
around
window
and
because you
drank
ain't
a
got
hot
no
water
AC and hurting people and
Not
stuff.
hot water.
No, for real, y'all.
left
Y'all
it
be
on
safe
Saturday.
out there. Drink
See,
y'all
it's
water.
Water.
You know,
Get your
drink the water.
Get
Get
your
the water
water.
in. Come on now,
Drink your
y'all.
water.
For real. Like, please be safe this summer.
That hot
you
water
guys.
probably helps your digestive tract, though.
Man,
I
spit
mean,
that shit out
hot
the window
water.
so
Look,
fast.
as long as it's clean water, just drink the water, y'all. Cold, hot, room
Remember that
temperature.
video? Read a book. It's like, drink some water, nigga. It's free, nigga. Drink some water, nigga. Like, that's how they have to yell lessons to us. Like, they have to yell the simplest things. Listen to me, my people. When I tell you we have stumbled onto a beautiful time, this is a time we can hold sacred and hold dear to us. Our children can look forward to it. Our elders can look forward to it. We have plans that will include everybody from a toddler to a 94-year-old. You feel me? We have these plans, and we want you to enrich your family's lives. Help us help you enrich our community's lives, right? Through something positive, through something that we won, a win we've had. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who was off work today for the first time.
Before we go,
Yesterday, thanks to
I
Juneteenth.
was off yesterday. Ask the question real quick, and we're going to get back to the winner before we go.
Okay, bet. So, a Juneteenth question to win 2 tickets. Where was the Dinner in Yellow held for Juneteenth Detroit Festival? That's it. I'm not giving nothing else. That's it. Where was the Juneteenth? Those tickets are worth $80. That's all I'm giving.
Okay.
Where was the Dinner in Yellow held for the Juneteenth Detroit Festival? And if you went there, you can't be one of the ones who asked. You know what I'm saying?
Then they wouldn't know then, Con. Because it was
What?
a disclosed location. You only were able to know the location if you purchased a ticket, remember? It wasn't displayed.
Damn.
Oh, see, that was a trick question.
so
Goddamn.
guess
She on y'all side.
Y'all, I love y'all. So
That's what y'all
so
did.
we gonna,
Y'all should've
we
bought
gonna
tickets.
stick.
Now I
we
gotta
gonna
redo it?
No,
All right, fine, we'll redo it.
listen. Keep the same question, but we got this feed going, and me and you will check back to find out who was the first person to answer the question to where was the Dinner in Yellow, and it has to be.
But they wouldn't know. Ask them where the
But we're
brunch
gonna
was.
allow.
Ask them where the brunch was.
Well, okay. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Where was the brunch held for Dinner in Yellow? It was public. It wasn't private.
That's right.
We told the whole world about it. Where was
I
the
couldn't make
brunch
it. I had to
held?
work.
Answer
But I
that
was
question.
off
You
Monday.
get 2
Oh, Kela
tickets.
wasn't there, huh? Because I didn't see
Yeah,
No,
I had to
she
work, but
wasn't
they
there.
gave
She
me
had to
Monday
work.
off. So yesterday I recuperated from the 7 days and 7
Shout
nights.
out to Juneteenth. Understand that our ancestors are now directly responsible for giving you either a paid day off work or a day off work.
Yeah.
You know
I
what I'm
didn't
saying?
get paid that day,
It's
but I got
directly
off.
responsible.
Maybe next year.
and,
Hope for me,
uh,
y'all. Pray for me.
It wasn't our rally, and mind you, that people have been knocking on the government's door to make this a holiday for
a long
decades.
time.
You know what I'm saying? So
One day at a time. One
it was
year at a time,
finally
one step.
made for whatever reasons it was made. We're going to take advantage of it, and that's what I want our people to do. Take advantage of the fact that for a time in the year, everyone will be looking at you and asking you, well, what do you want us to do? You know what I'm saying? How do we do it? What do we do? And you can continue traditions that we have with the Miss Juneteenth pageant, or you can create new ones as we did with the Mr.
And
Juneteenth
exactly.
pageant.
And again, it's up to you and how you want to celebrate Juneteenth.
And save the date, July 11th. We will be congratulating this year's Mr. and Miss Juneteenth. They were chosen and crowned at the Royal Oak Juneteenth Festival, their first one that they had at this scale. I was a part of that planning in the beginning. I did not go through with the planning, but they still had the event. It was great, and just so happens some of our young Detroit sisters were chosen to be Miss Juneteenth. So we still shined, even though we were not there for it. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to celebrate them July 11th. Save the date. Come out. Have your young people see the new Mr. and Miss Juneteenth for 2022. We want to celebrate our stars. Juneteenth Detroit Festival is working on making our own stars and our children right here in our community and setting a bar for our young people to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? We have to give them celebrate. It can't just be birthday and Christmas, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to celebrate their accomplishments. And if you don't know how, or if you're a mom and don't understand why the fact that your son is amazing at chess and what that could do, right? Because we had a mother who didn't understand why she should celebrate him being amazing at chess. Allow us to help you with that. You got a kid who enjoys art. Allow us to help you cultivate that. We have people who would love to mentor them and further their interest in several different things. Thanks to the fashion world, Love Rose and Wrapped in Love, T-Styles. We have sisters on deck right now that are looking to mentor young people. So young men and women, right? Yes. The Young Brothers Elite and the Young Sisters Elite program, headed by T-Styles on the west side. They meet a couple times a month. They all have a lot going on. And if you're looking for somewhere positive and a positive group of people for your teenagers to be, that's somewhere to start. You know what I'm saying? So the programs are here. It's not always Little League, dog. It ain't always got to be about football and basketball, and so, it ain't always got to be that. The STEEP programs are going crazy. We got young people learning to be pilots, right? And no, it's not always lawyers and doctors either, but let's spread this around, right? Let's spread this around and find out what these kids are interested in and find the people in your community that can help them. You know what I'm saying? That can help cultivate what their interests are. It's not going to always cost you some money. We bartering out here. We did not get to 12 years of Juneteenth by paying our way through it. Man, y'all got me messed up.
So before we go, we're going to repeat the question again. Where was the location for the dinner and brunch?
For the brunch.
For the brunch.
The brunch in yellow.
Yes.
Where did we hold the brunch in yellow?
I need you guys to give me the answer
if you were
inside
part of
of
it,
this.
you cannot win it. Hey, Seisha. NutraBay, we wrapping it up. Mark Deedon gave me the eye. You know what I'm saying? So
again, drink your
we
water.
Wrapping it up. We
Be
love
safe
y'all.
out
Drink
there.
y'all water. We back. Hey,
GoReal.
Sunday the 26th, right? Right now for the next 24 hours. The tickets are $30 or $2 for $50. Right? Y'all can come to this gala, enjoy yourselves. Steppers, ballroomers, and hustlers. We did this for y'all. We at the Ford Community Center in Dearborn. Enjoy yourselves. Go real or go
This
home.
Sunday, you guys.
Hashtag Juneteenth is coming. You know what I'm saying? Juneteenth is coming. Peace.
Warning. You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.